Thanks for tuning in here with me at Last First Kiss TV. And this is just going to be a late night energy chime in to see what the energies want us to understand about karmic energy, actually. I normally don't do karmic reads because it's just under the guise that every person can be considered the karmic person in the situation depending on the standpoint and the position of that person, okay? So my readings get a little deep when it comes to that because you get those that want to address everyone as, oh, this is your masculine's karmic and whatnot. And I've actually come across reads where the karmic in the read is the masculine, okay? So you can have a karmic masculine, and this can be because you can have a feminine registering as a masculine who can be a karmic feminine who's in masculine energy, and this can be due to whatever fact. She could be taking the bulk of the load, working, raising the children, trying to do activities, just basically taking on a heavy load as a feminine tends to bring you into a masculine energy because you have to harness strength to actually complete all these tasks on your own. And a lot of times women, as single women, harness masculine energy, a bit heavier or thicker energy in the masculine because they are single. And as a single woman, the entire load, not just the bulk of the load, but the entire load lies on you alone. So you may register as a masculine period and never even come up in a read as a feminine, okay? And so what just fell out of the deck is this Two of Wands and Five of Cups, okay? And I hate to do my read like this, you guys, but I'm actually about to go to sleep. And I don't know what the Two of Wands energy, for me, Two of Wands energy is the energy of needing to make a decision. And then for me, Five of Cups energy is the energy of not realizing that you actually do have Two of Cups because you are more concerned about the cups that you're focusing on. And so the Two of Cups sometimes can appear behind this person's back. In a lot of the decks, when you see a Five of Cups, it's like two of them are spilled over, three, one sitting off somewhere by itself, just awkward placement rather than this person looking at all five cups all spilled over, unless you are looking at, I want to say it's the Witch's Tarot. Some of the cups are spilled, some of them are laying on top of other cups, crossing them, all kinds of energy. So that Five of Cups energy, either way it goes, it's the energy of not acknowledging the positive aspect of the energies that you have to register with, the energies that present themselves to you. You do not see them in a positive aspect because you are not in a positive aspect, okay? And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, okay? So King of Cups for me is a very loving energy. The King of Cups is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, of course. And in that aspect, what you may have is the energy of a masculine that has been giving and giving and giving, but is not receiving what he gives in return. Because what I see at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So that's the 1111 twin flame, twin soul energy, whatever you want to call it, divine soulmates. divine counterparts. And then we have the 7 of Swords. And so for me, 7 of Swords energy is the energy of someone sneaking around, someone stealing, someone a lot of people get this when they are reading in their reads. But what I get of the 7 of Swords energy is basically just someone that is longing to be another place than the place that they are. They have their eye on something that is outside of their union, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that this King of Cups that is in the with the that has the 4 of Swords to the 7 of Swords, it's just a gradual longing and an urge. And I see the 555 portal had presented itself just now, and it's just a longing and an urge for change. They are in a situation that causes them to long for their divine counterpart. Hence the Queen of Cups coming in after the 8 of the 7 of Swords. So we have the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and then we have the 8 of Swords, okay? So it's just building up, building up, building up. The only thing that's not there is the 9 of Swords. The next card we have after the 8 of Swords, which is the, it's like waiting on your ships to come in, or even being, you know, you decided you're going to leave. You're looking for a different direction in the direction you're going. You're actually willing to give it a chance somewhere else, okay? Give it an opportunity to manifest in your life in a different scenery, okay? And it's basically what I'm seeing with the timer is the longing to do this, but feeling as though you're just going to get the same thing you've always gotten. You're just going to get a mirror reflection of the drama that you go through every time you try to leave this person. But there's something going on with that, and I'm going to find out, okay? So with this 8 of Swords next to this 3 of Cups energy, what I have is someone wanting to leave and reunite, okay, with the Queen of Wands energy, okay, because we have the 3 of Cups next to the Queen of Wands energy. So the Queen of Wands energy is a fiery energy. It could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or it could be a truly passionate union. It could be something that gets someone truly excited again and again. So this, like, every time is the first time is what I saw, because I saw the 808 portal present itself, and then the 818 portal present itself. So it's just like saying, you know, another one, if you can get that, okay? But the 10 of Swords precedes that. The 10 of Swords comes out after this Queen of Wands energy, and then the 10 of Swords is next to the 9 of Cups, okay? And it's next to the Fool energy. So basically the 10 of Swords is the energy of knowing that the Queen of Cups energy that's presented itself as the divine counterpart in this read, you have, if you are the divine masculine here, this King of Cups has caused a 10 of Swords energy. And these are lessons, okay? I saw the 909 portal, okay? So these are the completion of many lessons, which were hard lessons. They were hurtful lessons. They were the lessons that, you know, love isn't always bright and shiny and pretty. Love can be one of the hardest lessons that you've ever dealt with in your life. And I saw the 929 portal present itself just now, okay? 9 to 9, okay? So that's like the worst shit you can ever go through, all right? Again and again and again, and then it's always this same person. And a lot of times that happens with twin flames because they are so deeply connected with the counterpart that there's a lot of interference that comes in with I saw the 959 portal. So the 959 energy for me is endings turning into it's like an end, then you look for a change, and then another ending. Okay, and it's a lesson because I saw the 101 portal. So 101 for me is a lesson. It's like English 101. You know, it's a lesson. And so a lot of times the lessons with the twins hurt because they go through a lot of opposition, a lot of judgment. They go through a lot of stagnation. And most of the time it's from the outside of the union coming into it because they don't know initially to keep other people out of their union so that they can build and grow together. And a lot of times it's family, it's people that they hold near and dear that will come in. And I saw 1100, okay? So basically the twin flame energy being supported by a double portion of negative energy or stagnant energy that's not going anywhere, but it has the potential to cause hellified drama in the union, okay? So in this pool, what you see here, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and then the Fool energy, okay? So what this is in my mind is this King of Cups wants this Queen of Cups, but this King of Cups feels the same 10 of Swords energy. He feels this towards himself. He feels that he stabbed himself in the back. He feels that the worst thing that he could have ever done to anyone else, he's done these things to himself, okay? By allowing others to influence him in his unions. He couldn't be happy with his twin. He couldn't be happy with a soulmate. He couldn't be happy when he's single. There's always somebody or something that wants to break into this union, okay? But behind this Fool energy is the 10 of Pentacles energy, and this is all coming from the bottom of the deck, so this is what is hidden. So the 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands energy. And so 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords energy coming in. So basically, this divine masculine could do himself a huge favor and become a friend to himself if he were to accept the inertia energy that comes with the Fool energy at 0, and he would actually propel himself to graduation, because he will be in the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and then he will be able to go forth in this Knight of Swords energy in his truth, okay? And so we have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. And so for me, the 8 of Wands energy is a double portion of the 11 energy, so one of them would be false. That's meaning that somebody presented themselves to the masculine cloaked in the divine feminine's light code energy, pretending to be someone that they were not. This means that this person infiltrated the union however they had to, studied the divine feminine, and presented themselves to the masculine in the same exact energy and manipulated the energies around he and her by helping the divine masculine to cause this 10 of Swords that we saw previously. And so we have the 3 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from that is all of the money that the divine masculine walked away from the divine feminine to attain with this false twin energy has become a headache and a heartbreak, and it's just happening over and over again because he just wants to present his cup to his divine feminine now. And so we have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Six of Swords, so that's divine masculine's energy. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles confirming that that's the divine masculine's energy and that there was manipulation there. And then we go from that to the Nine of Swords. So my little girl doesn't actually feel so well, and I'm going to actually get out of here and just leave it there. I don't know who this read is registering with. You may be the divine feminine who got stabbed in the back the many times. You may be the masculine whose family and friends manipulated you and helped you to stab the divine feminine in the back. Or you may be the false counterpart who intentionally manipulated the divine masculine to basically step on the divine feminine's toes because you felt that you could use what you saw her with. And so I'm just going to leave it there. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to catch you on the next read. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And check out the description area in some of my readings to find out more information on how to contact me if you want to co-create with me and do anything of that sort. And I will reply to you as soon as I do see that I've received your input or your message.